What's up, storytellers and sci-fi enthusiasts? Welcome to the Fiction Weavers. I'm Jonathan, though most of you know me as Six, and I want to start by wishing everyone a happy new year. Today, as we dive into a brand new year, we're also diving into one of the most bittersweet truths of Doctor Who. The companions who leave the TARDIS, but can never truly leave the adventure behind. Traveling with the Doctor. It's a dream adventure anyone might wish for. Seeing the stars, visiting impossible places, and facing the unknown. But for the Doctor's companions, it's a journey that changes them forever, for better and for worse. When the TARDIS doors close for the last time, and the Doctor moves on, what happens to those who are left behind? The ones who saved lives, seen wonders, and looked right into the heart of time itself. Today we're looking at the companions who faced the real cost of traveling with the Doctor, the ones who had to live with the consequences of leaving behind the stars. Let's explore the stories of longing, heartbreak, and resilience. This is Companions Left Behind, the consequences of traveling with the Time Lord known as the Doctor. First up on our list, we have Rose Tyler, the companion who seemed destined to stay by the Doctor's side forever. When she first stepped into the TARDIS, Rose went from a normal shop worker to a hero across time and space, facing dangers she never could have imagined, and she did it all with courage and loyalty. But being with the Doctor wasn't just about facing monsters. For Rose, it became something deeper, a friendship that turned into love. She saved the Doctor just as often as he saved her, and together they were unstoppable. That is, until when Rose was trapped in Pete's world, separated by an unbreakable wall of reality, the pain was crushing. For her, it wasn't just losing a friend. It was losing her place in the universe. The one person she loved most was out of reach, and that left her stranded in a life she had once thought she'd left behind for good. But the impact of being left behind didn't end there. Rose couldn't simply move on. She dedicated herself to finding her way back to the Doctor, crossing dimensions, and even taking on Torchwood to make it happen. That need to belong with the Doctor changed who she was forever. When she finally made it back, the Doctor gave her something bittersweet, a version of himself, the Meta-Crisis Doctor, who could stay with her. But was that really what Rose wanted? It's a poignant ending, a way to heal the loss, but not without a cost. Rose got her happy ending, or at least something close to it. But her journey shows us the emotional toll of being a companion. She crossed dimensions, faced heartbreak, and ultimately had to let go of the Doctor she risked everything to be with. The question lingers. Would Rose have been better off never meeting him at all? Or was the pain worth the adventure? For Rose, the answer was clear. Even if it meant heartbreak, she wouldn't trade her time with the Doctor for anything. Next up, Martha Jones, a medical student whose journey with the Doctor was marked by bravery, loyalty, and a strong will. From the moment she stepped into the TARDIS, Martha was thrown into one dangerous situation after another, and she met every challenge with intelligence and resilience. But Martha's story is unique. Unlike many companions, she didn't get left behind. Instead, she chose to walk away. Martha joined the Doctor not just to see the stars, but because she saw something special in him. However, there was one challenge she couldn't overcome: his love for Rose. While Martha was a fierce and capable companion, she constantly found herself in the shadow of someone who wasn't there, someone the Doctor couldn't let go of. Despite this, Martha never let it hold her back. She fought on the front lines, defended Earth, and in the year that never was, she became a hero to countless people, spreading hope in the Doctor's name. She grew stronger with every step, and unlike many companions, Martha kept her sense of self. In the end, Martha made the decision that few companions could. She left on her own terms. She realized that her worth didn't depend on the Doctor's attention or his approval. Her time with him gave her a sense of purpose, and she took that strength into her life, becoming a doctor with unit and a defender of Earth in her own right. While Martha left the TARDIS behind, she carried the lessons she learned with her, using them to build a life of her own. She walked away from the heartbreak and found her own path, a path of bravery and independence. Martha's story stands out as one of resilience. She didn't wait for the Doctor to leave her. She knew her own value and chose to move on before the adventures consumed her. For Martha, the cost of traveling with the Doctor was a painful one. But in her case, it became a stepping stone, not a burden. Now we come to Donna Noble, a companion unlike any other. Donna didn't stumble into the Doctor's life by accident. She chose to find him again. Driven, outspoken, and compassionate, Donna brought a spark and humor to the TARDIS that was all her own. She wasn't just there to see the stars. She was there to make a difference. Donna's journey was one of transformation. At first, she saw herself as just a temp from Chiswick, but as she traveled with the Doctor, she became so much more. Someone who saved civilizations, faced impossible choices, and even saw herself as a hero. Through these adventures, Donna grew into someone she'd never thought she could be. Donna's potential became clearer than ever when she encountered a world without the Doctor. A world where her every action mattered, even without him. She kept fighting, proving that she had strength with her all along. But for Donna, the cost of traveling with the Doctor was perhaps the most painful of them all. In the end, Donna became something extraordinary. The Dr. Donna, a being with all the Doctor's knowledge and wisdom. She had finally found her purpose, her work. But the universe had other plans. To save her life, the Doctor had to take away her memories, erasing everything she had become with him. For Donna, the cost of traveling with the Doctor wasn't just a bittersweet ending. It was a tragedy. She lost the memories that made her who she was, returning to a life she'd outgrown. The adventures, the victories, the friends, all of it was taken from her, leaving her with only fragments of a life she could never know. Donna's story is perhaps the most heart-wrenching example of the price of being a companion. She found greatness, saw her true worth, and then had it all taken away. And yet, even without the memories, Donna Noble remains unforgettable, a hero in her own right, even if she never knew it. And even though the Doctor might not admit it, we all know if Donna had not lost her memories, she would probably have never stopped journeying with the Doctor. Our next companion are two of the Doctor's most steadfast friends, Amy Pond and Rory Williams. Amy's journey with the Doctor began when she was a little girl. The night she met her raggedy man, she spent her life waiting for him to come back. And when he did, she leapt at the chance to leave her ordinary life behind. But Amy wasn't alone on this journey. Rory, her husband, joined them in the TARDIS, creating a dynamic we'd never quite seen before. Together, Amy and Rory traveled through time and space, facing dangers and challenges that would test not only their courage, but also their love for one another. Rory's dedication to Amy was unshakable. He faced countless dangers, even waiting 2,000 years just to protect her. For Rory, the Doctor wasn't just a friend or a hero. He was someone who gave him the chance to prove the depth of his love. The two of them faced life and death, time and time again, each trial bringing them closer instead of ripping them apart. But while the Doctor brought them closer, he also tested them in ways they'd never expected. Amy had to face the reality of losing Rory, and even being separated from him by time itself. They were forced to make impossible choices and endure the fear of losing each other forever. In the end, it was the Weeping Angels that had marked an end for their journey. Amy and Rory's story ended, not with a tragic death or a farewell at the TARDIS doors, but with a choice: to leave the Doctor behind together. Amy chose Rory over the stars, even knowing it meant she would never see her Raggedy Man again. The cost of traveling with the Doctor for Amelia and Rory wasn't just losing the adventures. They lost the Doctor himself. They returned to a time where they would have to grow old without him, living out their lives in the shadow of a world that could never truly understand what they had been through. Amy and Rory's story is a testament to the beauty and heartbreak of being a companion. Their love for each other ultimately took them away from the TARDIS, but the impact of their time with the Doctor left a mark that could never fade. They were more than just passengers. They were heroes in their own right, and even as they left the Doctor behind, their legacy carried on. And now, last but not least, let's talk about Sarah Jane Smith, one of the Doctor's most beloved and enduring companions. Sarah first joined the Doctor in the 1970s, a fearless investigation journalist who was never afraid to ask questions or to dive headfirst into danger. With her curiosity and determination, she matched the Doctor's spirit in a way that very few could. Her time with the Doctor was filled with unforgettable adventures, from alien invasions to mysterious far-off worlds. She didn't just follow the Doctor. She challenged him, questioned him, and became an equal partner in their journey. But like all companions, her time with the Doctor came to an end when he left her behind in Aberdeen. It wasn't just a goodbye. It was a heartbreak that would stay with her for decades. Years later, in school reunion, he saw how deeply those memories had stayed with her. Meeting the Doctor again as an adult, Sarah finally voiced the pain of being left behind. She'd spent her life haunted by the memories of a life that felt so far from the ordinary, a life she could never truly return to. But rather than let her story end there, Sarah Jane took those experiences and transformed them into something incredible. She dedicated her life to protecting Earth in her own way, mentoring a new generation and carrying on the Doctor's legacy. For Sarah Jane, the cost of traveling with the Doctor was both painful and empowering. She faced the heartbreak of goodbye, but also found a purpose that would carry her through the rest of her life. In her own way, she became the Doctor to countless others, showing them the wonders of the universe and the importance of companionship. She was a true friend, a hero, and an inspiration. And to the Doctor, she'll never be forgotten. And as we've explored the journey of these incredible companions, it's clear that traveling with the Doctor is a transformative experience. For some, it's a dream come true, an escape from the mundane into a universe full of adventure and wonder. For others, it's a harrowing path, marked by loss, trauma, and the painful reality of saying goodbye. The lasting impact of the time with the Doctor is complex. Each companion walks with a piece of the Doctor. Some carry the joy of unforgettable adventures, while others bear the weight of their trauma. The Doctor teaches them about bravery, compassion, and friendship. He also leaves them to confront their past and futures alone. This duality is what makes their story so compelling. Yet, perhaps the greatest testament to the Doctor's influence is how each companion uses their experience to shape their lives after parting ways. They take the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the pain endured, and weave it into the fabric of who they become. They become stronger, wiser, and in many cases, continue to fight for what's right in their own world. While the Doctor may bring challenges and heartache, he also offers a chance to live a life beyond your wildest imagination. The companion stories remind us that every adventure comes with its own set of costs. But in navigating those challenges, they become heroes in their own right, creating a legacy that echoes through the universe. So, whether they are left behind, changed forever, or choose to carry on with their lives, the companion's journey are ultimately a celebration of resilience, growth, and bonds we forge along the way. Their impact on the Doctor, and on us, will always be felt, reminding us that even in the vastness of time and space, we are never truly alone. And before you go, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the impact of traveling with the Doctor? Did any particular story resonate with you? Share your favorite moments and any companions you'd like to see highlighted in future videos in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of Doctor Who. I've got plenty of exciting content lined up, including character analysis, episode reviews, and discussions on the best moments from the series. And remember, nerds, this has been Six, and this has been the Fiction Weavers, signing off. Until next time, keep your sonic screwdrivers handy and your hearts open to adventure.